What if I told you the numbness in your feet isn't just making it harder to walk? It could quietly be stealing your balance, your confidence, and eventually your independence. If you're over 60 and you've noticed burning, tingling, or the unsettling feeling that your feet no longer belong to you, this is something you should never ignore. As a physician, I've seen too many older adults believe these symptoms were simply part of getting older, only to suffer preventable falls and a dramatic loss of mobility. The encouraging news is that research shows the right movements can help stimulate healthier nerve function. Today, I'll walk you through 6 simple exercises you can do safely at home that may help your feet feel stronger, steadier, and more responsive. Starting today. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell, so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know how I can make better content for you. Exercise number 6. Ankle circles and the alphabet. Let's begin with one of the gentlest yet most effective exercises for waking up the nerves in your feet and ankles. Sit comfortably in a sturdy chair with both feet flat on the floor. Slowly lift one foot a few inches off the ground while keeping your knee relaxed. Begin making slow, controlled circles with your ankle. Complete 10 circles clockwise, then 10 circles counterclockwise. Move through the largest pain-free range of motion you can without forcing the joint. Now comes the part many of my patients enjoy the most. Imagine your big toe is holding a pencil. Slowly write each letter of the alphabet in the air, from A to Z. Every letter guides your foot through a slightly different movement, activating small muscles that often become weak when neuropathy affects the lower legs. This exercise isn't just about flexibility. Every controlled movement sends valuable sensory information from your foot back to your brain. Those repeated signals encourage the communication pathways between your nerves and muscles to stay active. If your foot becomes tired, that's perfectly normal. Take a short break and continue. Practice this exercise once or twice a day, and over time, you may notice smoother ankle movement, better foot awareness, and greater confidence with every step. Exercise number 5. Towel scrunches. The small muscles inside your feet play a much bigger role than most people realize. They help stabilize every step you take, yet they're often among the first muscles to weaken when neuropathy develops. That's why this next exercise is so important. Sit comfortably in a chair and place a small towel flat on the floor. Remove your shoes and socks so your bare foot can fully feel the surface. Rest your foot at one end of the towel. Using only your toes, slowly grip the towel, pull it toward you, then release. Think of the movement as spread, grab, squeeze, and pull. Repeat this motion 10 times before switching to the other foot. Complete 2 sets on each side. Don't be discouraged if your toes barely move at first. Many people with neuropathy tell me it feels like their toes simply won't cooperate. That's completely expected. The purpose of this exercise is to reconnect the brain with muscles that may not have been receiving strong nerve signals for months or even years. As you improve, challenge yourself by picking up marbles, coins, or small blocks with your toes. These precise movements strengthen the tiny muscles of the foot while encouraging healthier nerve communication. Small improvements made consistently can make everyday activities like standing, walking, and maintaining balance feel noticeably easier. Exercise number 4. Calf raises. Now let's focus on one of the most valuable exercises for improving circulation and supporting healthier nerves in your lower legs. Stand behind a sturdy chair and lightly hold the backrest for balance. Position your feet about hip-width apart. Slowly rise onto your toes until your heels lift comfortably off the floor. Hold that position for 2 seconds, then lower yourself back down just as slowly. Avoid dropping your heels quickly. Control every movement from beginning to end. Perform 12 repetitions, rest for about 30 seconds, and complete a second set. If you're just getting started, reduce the number of repetitions and gradually build up over time. This exercise works for two important reasons. First, your calf muscles act like a natural pump. Every time they contract, they help move blood from your legs back toward your heart, while allowing fresh, oxygen-rich blood to return to your feet. Healthy nerves depend on a healthy blood supply. Second, each rise and controlled descent stimulates the sensory receptors in your feet, reinforcing communication between your feet, spinal cord, and brain. As your strength improves, you can eventually practice single-leg calf raises while holding the chair for support. Better circulation, stronger muscles, and improved balance all work together to help protect your mobility and independence as you age. Exercise number 3. Heel-to-toe rocks. One of the biggest reasons older adults with neuropathy lose their balance is because the brain no longer receives clear information from the feet. This next exercise helps rebuild that connection while strengthening the muscles that keep you steady throughout the day. Stand behind a sturdy chair with one hand resting lightly on the back for support. Place your feet about shoulder-width apart. Slowly shift your weight backward until your toes lift slightly off the floor and you're balanced on your heels. Hold this position for 1 second. Then gently roll your weight forward onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels as high as feels comfortable. Pause again before returning to the starting position. Move slowly and with control, completing 15 repetitions for 2 sets. Resist the temptation to rush. This isn't a strength competition. Every slow movement sends important sensory signals from the soles of your feet to your brain, reminding your nervous system where your body is in space. Over time, these repeated signals help improve proprioception, the body's awareness of position and movement. At the same time, this exercise strengthens your calf muscles, ankles, and stabilizing muscles throughout your lower legs. Just a few minutes each day can help you feel steadier when standing, walking, or changing directions, reducing your risk of falls and giving you greater confidence with every step. Exercise number 2. Single leg stand. Now let's work on one of the most effective exercises for improving balance and retraining the nervous system. If neuropathy has made you feel unsteady or hesitant while walking, this exercise deserves a place in your daily routine. Stand behind a sturdy chair and place both hands on the backrest for support. Shift your weight onto your right leg, then slowly lift your left foot just an inch or 2 off the floor. Keep your posture tall, your shoulders relaxed, and your eyes looking straight ahead. Hold the position for as long as you comfortably can. Your goal is 30 seconds on each leg, but if you can only manage 5 or 10 seconds today, that's perfectly okay. Perform 3 rounds on each side. As your balance improves, challenge yourself by using only one hand for support. Eventually, you may be able to remove both hands completely. The most advanced version is closing your eyes, but only when you feel completely safe and stable. Why does this work so well? When your vision is limited, your brain must rely more heavily on the sensory information coming from your feet and ankles. That forces weakened nerve pathways to become more active. Think of it as physical therapy for your nervous system. With consistent practice, many people notice improved stability and confidence within just a few weeks. Exercise number 1, seated march. The final exercise may look simple, but don't underestimate its power. In fact, this is the foundation of your entire neuropathy routine, because healthy nerves need healthy blood flow. Before we strengthen the feet, we first need to improve circulation throughout the legs. Sit in a sturdy chair with your back straight and your feet flat on the floor. Avoid leaning against the backrest, so your core muscles stay gently engaged. Begin lifting one knee at a time as though you're marching in place. As each knee rises, Swing the opposite arm naturally, just as you would while walking. Maintain a steady rhythm that slightly increases your breathing while still allowing you to carry on a conversation. Start with 3 minutes. Every few days, add another minute until you can comfortably march for 10 to 15 minutes. If possible, perform this exercise twice a day. This simple movement increases blood circulation, delivering more oxygen and nutrients to the nerves in your legs and feet. It also gently strengthens the hip muscles, improves coordination, and keeps your joints moving without placing stress on painful feet. Best of all, because you're safely seated, there's virtually no risk of falling. Think of this exercise as the engine that powers everything else you'll do to support healthier nerves and better mobility. Your future feet depend on the choices you make today. As we grow older, our bodies become less forgiving. Nerves heal more slowly, muscles weaken more easily, and balance can change so gradually that we hardly notice until a simple walk across the kitchen feels uncertain. Neuropathy rarely steals independence overnight. More often, it does so one small step at a time, through reduced sensation, slower reactions, and growing hesitation to stay active. The encouraging news is that your future is not determined solely by your age. It is influenced by the choices you make every single day. The 6 exercises you've learned today are not a miracle cure, but they are a practical, evidence-based way to support healthier circulation, stronger muscles, better balance, and healthier nerve function. Combined with good blood sugar control, proper nutrition, regular medical checkups, and healthy daily habits, they can help protect the mobility that allows you to continue living life on your own terms. Think about where you want to be 1, 3, or even 5 years from now. Will you feel confident walking into your favorite grocery store, visiting your grandchildren, or taking a morning walk without fear of falling? Or will silent nerve damage continue to progress simply because nothing changed? You don't have to be perfect. You simply have to begin. 15 minutes a day may seem small, but small decisions repeated consistently have the power to shape your future health in remarkable ways. If you found this video helpful, I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe and share it with someone who may also be struggling with neuropathy. Most importantly, speak with your healthcare provider before starting any new exercise program, especially if you have severe numbness, foot ulcers, or significant balance problems. Your body has carried you through a lifetime. It deserves your attention, your patience, and your care, starting today. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching. And here's to living life on your own terms.